So the two of you each have very deep histories in fantasy and sci-fi television. Was that something that you each sought out, or did those opportunities seem to find their way to you?
I never sought it out.
I didn't either, but it is true. Like once you're in that camp, which is a very important camp to be in because it's so fan-based and fan-related, that it's an honor to continue to be thrust into these fun roles that are fantasy.
I agree. I was trying to stay very far away from it. And then Star Trek came. And my husband said, yeah, you're going to go and you're going to meet them. And I thought, oh, I'm not doing that. And then, yeah. So I love I love science fiction. They're the best fans in the world. I must say that. Sorry, Castle fans, but sci-fi fans are just the best. Truly the best.
They can be both, Penny. It's fine. They can be
okay.
I have to say that you both play very strong, inspiring female characters on the show, and I really appreciate that. And I was wondering if there's any inspirations that you draw from for Kelly and Claire, or what kind of impact you hope they'll leave on people.
I think thank you for saying that, Katie, but I think that's the impact. You know what I mean? You want people to walk away from the show and say, look at these two or many actual strong female characters on the show. And I want to be like that person, or I can be like that person. I can be a doctor. I can be a commander. I can do these things, and I can do it, empowered and be kind and just, I don't know, rock ultimately.
I believe that is the takeaway, the strength of the women and the different, I can be a woman who doesn't have to be married to be empowered. I can be a single mother who can do it. I can be a woman who's of another species, who's different, and I can do it. And so I think the strength in knowing that how different you are just makes you that much more beautiful. So I definitely hope the young and the old, the big and the small, the black and the white, and all those in between will take that from the Orville.
Penny, you mentioned before how great the sci-fi fan base is. Have either of you had any particularly memorable experiences with the fans of the Orville?
Well, a lot online. I think it's a lot online on social media because I haven't done any of except the conventions that we've done.
Which, by the way, we have many impassioned fans, which I love. You know what I mean? They get a couple got really, really verklempt when they got to spend time with us, which is wonderful because, you're making an impact on these people's lives and that they love you. And again,
and they draw you. Oh my gosh, the artists, the fan base for the Orville, the artwork is incredible.
So many beautiful artists out there.
Yes.
Obviously, at the end of season 2, there was this big reveal with Isaac and the Kalons, and Claire and Isaac's relationship played a big part in that. So I wanted to know, going into season 3, how is Claire feeling about that relationship with Isaac? Or can you give us a little inkling of where that might be headed?
How does any woman feel when she is totally betrayed by someone that she's given her very best to, which is herself? And then she's brought him into the fold with her kids, thinking that, he could be this great role model for her kids, and then it's total betrayal. So I think conflicted, and I think hurt, and I think there's anger there. But I think under that, what she felt for him, she thought was very real. So it's confusing. So that whole arc, will play itself out. And it'll be very interesting, how we land with that. But a lot of Claire's past will come into play and put everything into perspective.